Hey guys, this is Inkpen from Blueberry Yum Productions, and I have a roulette battle with Bendak. I met him during our monotype tournament, and he's a really good player, and so that's what's going on. He beat me, and that sucked for me, but whatever. So it's Metagross versus Manectric because of the roulette, and so I want to do Flamethrower with Life Orb, but I'm looking at my other options there just real quick. And I have 3 other fire guys, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I can switch out to them if he Meteor Mashes me or whatever. Surprisingly, he doesn't die. I was expecting him to die, but he didn't, and whatever. He used Rock Polish, and now he's faster. I can't really have anyone else take a hit because I want to use Typhlosion or someone else to revenge kill. So he uses Earthquake now, and I die. I use Manectric as death fodder. He wasn't really needed later anyway, so that was good. I can use him as death fodder, and so that's what I do, and then I'm able to get Hitmonchan in on the priority, and he has Fire Punch, which is what I was originally going to do, and then after I switched him in, I was like, wait, why don't I just close combat so that whatever comes in, I get the stab close combat, and it probably won't resist it because he'll expect Fire Punch. So that's what he does, and he goes to Celebi. Oh my god, and I use close combat, and I'm like, oh, that is the worst thing. If I'd only used Fire Punch, then it would have been super effective, but whatever. That's basically how that went down. I don't know why he would bring something weak to exactly what he thought I was going to use, but maybe it was a prediction. I don't know. I go to Heracross, and unfortunately this one's screwed up, so it doesn't have Guts, and it has Swarm with Close Combat, and it's an Endure, and it's all screwed up. Anyway, so he uses Thunder Wave to paralyze me, slows me down, and then uses Hidden Power Fire, I guess it was. I don't really know, and that's super effective, and that sucks. I get Parahaxed after I used Mega Horn, and now I take my Salac Berry, not that that matters, and now I'm able to use Mega Horn, 4 times effective, Stab, Swarm, all kinds of goodness there, and Celebi dies. So, that's looking pretty good for me, and whatever comes in, I just decided, okay, well, whatever it is, I'll just, hit something. I'll use this Heracross's Death Fodder, and then I can get something else in. Another Gross comes in, and amazingly, this guy has 2 Metagrosses, and I'm like, wow, that's really unlucky or whatever. And so I go with the Earthquake, and he uses Stealth Rock, which I was like, okay, whatever. I have 3 fire guys, that kind of hurts, but whatever. So now I'm looking at what I want to switch to after this, and I decide I'm going to go to my Typhlosion. He bullet punches, and I die, and that's perfectly fine with me, because now I can bring in my Flosion on priority, and that thing can rock some stuff. So he comes in and takes the Stealth Rock damage, pretty pussy-like, and decides that he's going to Flamethrower because it'll kill that Gross. So down the Gross goes with the Stab Flamethrower. He has an Oka Berry, which weakens the Fire's power, which I guess it's a good idea, but I don't know, I haven't seen that ever before, so whatever, that's new, creative, that's cool. And in he brings a Tyranitar, and I'm like, yes! Because I have Focus Blast on this bitch, and I can just use that, and that's 4 times effective, and that thing will die. So Focus Blast hits, and the T-Tar goes to its grave. Freaking awesome. Unfortunately, now I got Sandstorm going on, so that's going to whittle me down slowly, and that's going to come into play a little later. So now this guy goes to Swampert to take a Flamethrower or anything else that I want to throw at him, and I have Hidden Power on this guy, and I'm pretty sure that's Hidden Power Grass, but I was like, wait, it might be Hidden Power Ice, in which case that's not cool. Actually turns out that it's Hidden Power Rock, I believe. And so that's not very effective, and he protects, and I use Hidden Power, and he thought it was Hidden Power Grass, which is what I was banking on, and I was also banking on the fact that hopefully it is Hidden Power Grass. And all this time, while he's starting to stall me out here, and I'm taking Sandstorm damage, which is whittling me down, so that's not good. And here he decides to switch out to his Metagross, and I use HP Rock, which is what that is. I thought it was Grass. I was hoping it was. So whatever. I knew it was either Rock, Grass, or Ice. So whatever. And he goes back to his Swampert and protects, and I use Hidden Power again. And so after this, I go to my Ninetales because it is Energy Ball, and that's cool because it's 4 times effective against the Swampert. So he goes to a 3rd Metagross. He got 3 of them in this match. Is that ridiculous or what? And so now I want to use Flamethrower, but in case he switches, I don't. So I use Hidden Power again just in case he switched. And he did switch, and I used Hidden Power, and here the cat's out of the bag because it's not very effective. So it's like, oh, fuck, it was Rock. And I die from Life Orb and such, and Sandstorms being all raging and stuff. So now I go to my Ninetales, I have the energy ball, I'm like, haha, okay, well you're probably going to switch, I'm going to use Flamethrower. So that's what I do, and if I had predicted this that he wouldn't switch, because he switched before and it, cost him whatever, so I use Energy Ball there, and he knows that I'm going to do that, and so here I was like, okay, well now you're going to switch because you predict me to use that again. And so I predicted that that's what would happen, so I used Flamethrower, but he doesn't switch. If I had only thought that way and said, okay, yeah, he'll probably not switch because last time he did switch, and he saw what happened, so whatever. So that sucks. That one miscalculation on my part cost me the battle. I had a chance to win. He had all OU, 3 Metagrosses, friggin' stuff packed, and I had NU, UU crap going on. So I bring in Hitmonchan because it has close combat, and I can get good stab off of that and pretty high attack. So whatever, that's all I can really go to. I just have this and a Weevil left. And so I do that, and he Earthquakes, and I thought it would be a 2-hit KO, but I guess I don't have good defense, so I die. And now in comes the Weevil, and it really can't do anything. I tried a Night Slash, and he protects, and that's basically what happens. So that one stupid prediction, if I had just thought about it differently and been like, okay, well, he predicted before, so this time he'll not predict to counter-predict what I predict. That makes sense. That's so warped. But then, therefore I can get some good damage off, and I can kill both these things, so whatever, good match for him, and I hope I can rematch him or something like that later on. He's a really good player. So catch you guys later, and yeah, peace.